Arsenal versus Coventry. Mikel or Frank Lampard. The Opta supercomputer rates Arsenal as huge favorites, with a win probability of 80.4% to Coventry's 7.1%. Arsenal have won all three of their match day one fixtures as reigning Premier League champions. Coventry have won just one of their previous 14 top-flight meetings against the Gunners. Arsenal begin the defense of their Premier League title as heavy favorites against new boys Coventry City at Emirates Stadium on Friday. The Gunners ended a 22-year wait to be champions of England last term, racking up 85 points in the process and holding off Manchester City, who ended up 7 points adrift. Now it is time to start it all over again, and Arsenal are heavily fancied to retain their crown, especially with so many of their expected rivals having gone through a big summer of change. Arsenal won each of their previous 3 Premier League games as reigning champions, the most recent of which was against Everton in the 2004-2005 season. Moreover, 2 of those came against promoted sides, Nottingham Forest in 1998-99 and Birmingham City in 2002-2003. Moreover, Arsenal have won their opening Premier League match in 4 straight campaigns since losing 2-0 to Brentford in the 2021-22 season. However, they've only seen such a run stretch to 5 successive years once before in their entire history, doing so between 2001-2002 and 2005-2006. Since the start of 2023-24, Arsenal have won 17 of their 18 Premier League matches promoted opposition, the exception coming in a 2-2 draw with Sunderland last season. At home, Arteta's side are unbeaten in 45 league meetings with promoted teams, the longest such run by any team in Premier League history. If Arsenal do earn an expected victory on Friday, Arteta would become just the 5th manager to reach 150 Premier League victories in fewer than 250 games, 248, after Pep Guardiola, 204, Jose Mourinho, 231, Jurgen Klopp, 237, and Alex Ferguson, 247. The Spaniard will come up against Frank Lampard in the Coventry dugout. He lost his first managerial meeting with the former England midfielder in what was his first home game as Arsenal boss back in December 2019, a 2-1 defeat to Chelsea. This will be Coventry's first Premier League match in 25 years and 94 days, marking the longest gap between games by a side in the competition's history. As such, Friday's fixture represents Coventry's first league match at Arsenal's Emirates Stadium, though they have lost there in the League Cup 6-1 in 2012 and FA Cup 4-0 in 2014. Only 2 teams, excluding Arsenal, have won their first league match at the ground: West Ham in April 2007 and Hull City in September 2008. Arsenal versus Coventry City head-to-head. You have to go back 25 years for the last time these sides faced one another in the Premier League. On that occasion, it was Arsenal who ran out 1-0 winners over Coventry at Highfield Road back in February 2001. The Sky Blues did the double over Arsenal in the 1993-94 season, but since then they have won just one of their 14 top-flight meetings, D5L8, that coming courtesy of 3-2 win on Boxing Day in 1999. Freestar, Arsenal and Coventry have met each other once before, on the opening match day of a season, back in that aforementioned 1993-94 campaign. Mick Quinn scored a hat-trick as Coventry ran out 3-0 victors over the Gunners at Highbury. Arsenal are heavily backed by the Opta supercomputer to start their title defense, with a victory over the top-flight new boys. Indeed, their chances of victory on home soil are rated as high as 80.4% for this fixture. Conversely, Coventry won in just 7.1% of the supercomputer's 10,000 pre-match simulations, so it would be considered a huge shock if the Sky Blues walked away with all 3 points. Even the draw looks a long shot at just 12.5%. Coventry, meanwhile, have a 27.9% chance of dropping straight back down to the championship. Only fellow promoted sides Hull City, 38.7%, and Ipswich Town, 31.2%, were relegated more often.